Tykee, I guess, what has this follow-up been like for you as you kind of maybe moved into more of that full-time star role with Javon moving back to safety?
Just me still kind of getting comfortable playing around them guys, and then kind of still playing myself into shape and trying to be in the best shape I could be in to kind of help the team this season.
Tykee, we talked to you some last season when you were kind of working your way back from that injury. Just, even another year under your belt, how much better do you feel? How much more natural do you feel moving around?
I feel real good being able to move around, knowing what's expected of the defense, and then knowing what we're trying to do and trying to execute the game plan best as possible. So I definitely think I feel more comfortable being this my third year in the defense, kind of knowing the ins and outs of it.
Yeah, Tykee, you come here as an All-American from West Virginia. You spent 2 years battling some pretty significant injuries. Walk us through the mental hurdles that you've been going over the last 2 years and kind of coming back now full speed.
Yeah, so basically just trying to leave that in the past, then dealing with the injuries I was going through. The biggest thing definitely was the mental thing, trying to get my confidence back, and then basically having trust in my knee. That was the biggest thing. So kind of dedicating it all season to not wearing a knee brace, and then being able to try to get back to 100% and trusting my knee and being able to go out there without no brace on. That was the biggest thing for me this all season and going through the spring and fall camp.
To your left, even though your coach wants you to stay present and be where your feet are and always look ahead, do you look at the standard that defenses in the past have set here and trying to be better than those?
So I was able to be the part of the last two defenses, so just kind of knowing the standard and what it took to do what we did then, trying to still take little things from that them two teams did and kind of put on this team, but not really trying to compare ourselves to the last two.
Speaking of taking a few things from the other defenses, you watched Javon Bullard, especially in that national championship, really put up big numbers and earned a defensive MVP from it. Even though he's only going into his third year, what did you take from him playing that star role that you're taking now going as you kind of serving as that full starter?
So I think we were very similar players. So basically I think we kind of helped each other all last season, basically seeing what we get to go out there and we probably seeing the field different. So taking what each other see from when we out there, and then just trying to help each other be the best player we could be when we out there. So real excited for the way he came on at the end of the season. I think he played big and was a big part of the success we had at the end of the year. So I was happy for him.
I guess a follow-up, what is it like now to play with him now in that more traditional safety role with you serving as the star?
So yeah, like I said, with last year, just going into this year, me and him got a real strong bond, kind of seeing stuff the same, and then being on the same page without necessarily like communicating. Being so we both played the star position, both had safety reps, so kind of knowing what's expected, and then just being on the same page, basically without communicating, and then knowing how to pass stuff off, like I said, without communicating. Being so this both our third years in the defense.
Tykee, playing the star against this Georgia offense, what's it been like last couple of years where it's a tight end flexing out a lot? Is it a little different? Is Dominic doing it, being there, make the offense look a little bit different this year?
Definitely. Can you repeat that?
Playing against this offense where the tight end so many times is the one who's flexing out and
right.
lined up, is Dominic now being part of the group kind of mixing things up a little bit?
No, yeah, Dom definitely mixing the group up. So I think the offense doing a good job. They got a receiver or tight end out there, but I think the tight end's doing a real good job of being able to play that receiver role and change the offense. So like you said, the game is changing nowadays with tight ends being able to play receiver. So real excited for the offense. Can't wait to see what they're going to do as far as with the weapons they got.
Muse made some plays in G-Day. What kind of role do you think he might have for this team?
I think Muse is going to help the team a lot. So Muse been making them type plays since he came in. When I came in that 2021 summer, so real excited to see Muse get his opportunity and go out there and kind of show the world.
Tykee, obviously you've got a couple of national championship rings to show for the last couple of seasons. I just wondered, is that validation of leaving West Virginia? Do you have much interaction with those guys that you played with there, and is that kind of a point of pride for sort of validating all the decisions you made to end up here?
No, that wasn't necessarily. I came here because I wanted to better myself and better my game, and I think this was going to be the best place for me to help me get to where I wanted to go and push and bring the best out of me. So but yeah, I still talk to some of them guys out there, wish them the best, and then moving forward with their season. And like I said, I came here to try to be the best version of myself that I could be.
You mentioned the connection that you have with Javon. How much has that helped the transition from him to safety and you moving into star? How often in fall camp have y'all just instinctually been on the same page with stuff?
So for the last 3 seasons that I've been here, everybody in the back end kind of play every position. So just trying to see where you best can help the team. So everybody getting a lot of reps everywhere. Then seeing who playing fast, who making plays, and then like I said, me and him got a real good connection. So I think that was the best position for him, and I think he's still gonna be able to go out there and help the defense the best way as possible and still make the play that he made because he's a special player.
Tykee, to your left, who's one player that's kind of flying under the radar, or if you were to talk to you at the end of the season, you would say, yeah, Tykee told us week 1 he'd have a breakout year?
Somebody that been real coming along on camp. I think Julian Humphrey been having a real good camp, playing with the confidence level, and then just being physically gifted that he is, with him being able to run and look apart out there. So just trying to get him to keep coming along and help the team best as possible. So looking forward to seeing him come along.
Tykee, a couple of people today have mentioned just how hot it was during fall camp, having to grind through. What was that like? But also, how do you feel like having to grind through that has prepared this team getting ready for the season?
So like the biggest thing was being able to control the controllables. So I don't think we could control like the heat. Coach Smart loved when it's hot. Basically get us out there, see how we handle that, and being able to push through. So I think we did a real good job of pushing through. Times definitely was tough out there, but I think, like I said, I think we did a good job of pushing through and being able to overcome that.
I'm curious, I know you only seen them practice, but what are the challenges that a guy like Brock Bowers for a defender? Can you imagine that defenses are having to face when they see him in a game?
Then I go against, like you said, I go against them problems every day. Just basically with him being able to do so much, real special player, strong. So I know once his hands get on the ball, it's kind of hard to get it out. Like you could be playing the best defense in the world, but like I said, better defense. I mean, it'd be good defense, but better offense with him. He was a real special player, and with him being able to run, like he faster than what you expect out of a tight end.
Tykee, how much is the disrespect card played, to you guys in the locker room, and how much do you think the game day amulets that picked Alabama to win the SEC this year? Like, will you guys hear about that? Will that be something to get you guys juiced up?
No, that's not going to necessarily get us juiced up. We're going to basically try to come in every day, do what we could do as far as getting ourselves better and working on ourselves. Basically, like I said, being with our field every day, trying to take it day by day, game by game, and not looking into the future.
Tykee, what have your early impressions been of Janelle and just how he's coming?
I think Janelle going to be a real special player. The way he came in and worked, really could run. Real excited for him. Can't wait to go out there and see him make plays and looking forward to it.
Tykee, you've been here 3 years now. If the message always is the message, keep everything in-house, y'all focus inward, how does the message not get stale? How do they keep it fresh around here?
Just to stand, I think Coach Smart do a good job of keeping us humbled and level-headed, and the group kind of buying into that. Not thinking we bigger or better than nobody, just taking it day by day, and then the biggest thing is just focus on ourselves and try to make each other better, so be able to go out there on the weekends and kind of execute.
Any more questions for Tykee?
I did want to ask about another one of the guys that you've been here 3 years with, and Jamon. I wanted to ask about him, what you think about him just kind of as one of those leaders on this defense, and him as a player as well.
I think he did a real good job. We came in together that 2021 summer, so being able to see him grow and then take on that leadership role last year and having a real good season. Looking forward to him bringing in this year, and looking forward to him having a real good season this year with this being his 3rd year in the defense, and then under Coach Shu, what Coach Shu do. I think Coach Shu do a real good job with them linebackers, with them knowing the ins and out, and basically putting everybody on the right page and putting everybody in the right position. So I'm real excited for the season he's about to have, and then the leadership role that he's been pushing all summer, and then taking on the leadership role in the defense and trying to basically make sure everybody running to the ball, playing with effort, because that's the biggest thing. Like the coaches can't control your effort, so that's what we've been trying to pride ourselves on, even if you're tired, just being able to push through, and that's what he's been doing, trying to hold the defense to that standard. So looking forward to him this season with him.
Thank you, Tykee.
Thanks, Tykee.